Good day, dear friends. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Oh my God! I thought you were dead. We recently learned how to sit properly. And now your colleagues at work are enviously watching how you sit straight, beautifully, breathing with your full chest. There's a constant smile on your face. They look at you simultaneously admiring and slightly envying you. But as soon as you stand up, the force of gravity begins to press you down to the earth again. Your eyes become sad again, and you go somewhere, looking at your feet, stumbling, searching for something on the ground. We need to learn how to stand properly now. To stand, for starters. So, what mistakes can be made when a person tries to maintain the correct standing posture? The first, most terrible thing you can do is to take and connect your blades like this from behind and stand with tense blades. In this position, you severely limit the mobility of your chest during inhalation and exhalation. Conduct such a small test. Bring your blades together. As much as possible, bring your blades together and take a breath. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale. And now relax your shoulder blades and take another breath. And you will find that with relaxed rhomboid muscles, when you don't contract your shoulder blades, you take a deeper breath. This is because the rhomboid and middle trapezius are the muscles responsible for exhalation. They slightly tense up during exhalation, and when you squeeze them, what you're doing is you're compressing the chest and not allowing the chest to move fully. And these muscles, in fact no muscle, should be constantly under tension. A muscle, it should work in such a rhythm. Tensed up, relaxed, tensed up, relaxed. And you should maintain your posture, not by constantly straining any muscles. It should be automatic. And each muscle, it tensed at a certain moment, then relaxed. Tensed, relaxed. This happens during breathing. So it turns out that your chest muscles start to work evenly, smoothly, tensing and relaxing. This frame supports you, and you can't keep your shoulder blades constantly tense, pulled back. Why do we need to follow? Head position. There is such a recommendation, like an exercise, but a good exercise. You can go to the wall, lean back with the back of your head, meaning to press the wall with the back of your head, shoulder blades, buttocks, heels, and at the same time lower your head and as if stretch the crown upwards. This is the exercise. But in such a position, when you press your chin like this, in such a position, you keep the sternoclavicular muscles tense. These muscles, it's good that you're stretching the neck flexor, but it's not good that you're overloading this muscle. The position of the head, it's very difficult to make it so that the head is in the correct position if your chest and the chest department of the spine are in the wrong position. First and foremost, you need to check the posture exactly from this. But it's very difficult to check everything at once. And therefore there is one small trick. You need to check certain parts. And if they are in the correct position, then all the other parts of the body are also automatically in the correct position. There should be a slight bend in the lower thoracic spine. At the place where the lower trapezius attaches, that is, you need to bend not in the waist itself, but just a little bit higher. That is, a slight bend and a slight muscle tone should be right here. Approximately in this place, right here, in the lower part of the chest section of the spine. That is, with this point you bend slightly, and you bend not just forward, but slightly forward and up. This is the first movement. As for the second thing, With the upper part of the chest, this part here, which is located at this point, you should slightly stretch upwards as well. You need to ensure that this part of the chest, this point, it doesn't look down at you. If it starts to look down, you automatically start to slouch. You turn off all the muscles that hold your back from behind. If it is slightly up, then all your back muscles automatically turn on. And if down, you won't be able to use them if this point is looking down. If it's up, then automatically all of this starts working for you. When you start following this point, when it's slightly up, automatically your neck and head find themselves in the right position. Next, the position of the hands. If your elbows are facing outwards, if the hand is forward with the back side, then in this position, the blade changes its position. And all the muscles that fix it from behind also lose their tone. And in this position, it's very difficult to hold the spine correctly. That is, if your elbow starts to face sideways, make sure that the elbow faces back and the thumbs faces forward. That is, in this position, it is also quite easy to maintain the correct posture. In general, the first thing, this point should face upwards. In the lower part of the chest, secondly, a small forward and upward bend. And the third thing, position of the hand. The elbow faces not to the side, but back. And the thumb faces forward. Follow these points and your spine will automatically be in the correct position. Try to start doing this and write your impressions about it in the comments. What changes do you notice? Some will notice that the headaches will stop simply because they will stand not like this, but in such a way. Someone will notice that it's much easier to stand, will stop getting tired from standing. Someone will notice that in this position, the chest moves easier and it's easier to breathe. Write your impressions in the comments.